God's spaces can also be in a place that connects with God when he's in God as creator. So sometimes it's a really good thing to be aware of when you're saying, where is God for me? And you're aware that God sometimes is there for you when you're walking on the beach, or when you're gazing at a sunset, or when you're watching the sun rise, or it might even be when you're on the mountains and snowboarding down a mountain, or when you're out sailing on a boat. But it's to just tune into that sense that there is a God space where God inhabits. And as you begin to go there, you connect to him in that sort of magnificence of what it's like when he is God the Creator. And when you begin to go there, like for example, it might be that you're standing on the beach and looking out towards the horizon. And this is like a God space for me. And as I look out to that place where the sky and the sea just begin to merge, I have this sense of God's wonder and how big he is. And when I go out to that place, it's like I begin to sense God as the strategist. God is the one who knows all things. And as I begin to go there, it's like I can begin to think God thoughts. I can begin to engage with God in planning that future and seeing out to that horizon. So I want for you right now to begin to think, where is God for you when you're in that sense of creation and knowing a God and his bigness and his magnitude like that, our extraordinary God? And as you begin to think about that and you just begin to go to that place where God is, the God in creation for you, what begins to happen to you? What happens to you in your thinking or your sense of being? What begins to go on inside you? Is it an expansive thing? Is it something about your future and your hope? Is it something about planning? Is it something about letting go? Even as I've given you some of those thoughts, I want you just to go to that place where God is for you. And it's like seeing that picture of him being there like that. And as you're engaging with him in this characteristic of God, what is it that you begin to see? What is it that you begin to think? What is it that begins to happen to you as you connect to this God of the universe and he begins to come to you? And as he's coming to you like that, where is that happening to you right now? Is that inside of you or is it outside of you? And as his presence comes, and that sense of revelation, what's beginning to happen to you? As God himself is revealing himself to you, the God of creation. Just go there, engage with him, talk with him, and ask him to lead you on a journey into knowing himself and allowing him not just to be the God outside in creation, but to be the God who comes inside and begins to fill you with his thoughts and his hopes and his dreams for you. Because the Bible says in Jeremiah 29:11, God has got plans for you. And those plans aren't of evil, but they are of a future and a hope. That's a great future and a hope. And as you begin to engage with God in that space and that place, see what he will begin to show you.